So hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is VizXBL and today's video is going to be on an STG 44 class setup. So yes guys, this is one of the best class setups in the game and one of the best guns in the game, if not the best. So guys, I was actually lucky enough to unbox this in a supply drop the other day, and I actually got the royalty variation of this weapon. Now this is one of my first royalties within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it so happened to be the STG 44, one of the new weapons in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I've been streaking with this gun a hell of a lot. Even just the regular variation of this weapon is still absolutely insane. So yes guys, the attachments I use on this weapon is the foregrip, the extended mag, and the stock. I think all the attachments work fine and well together with this weapon, and I'm going to be going in why I use the foregrip. Now this weapon does come with a lot of recoil, like say like a close range, medium range, you don't really feel it, but when you're trying to pop someone across the map, that is when it kicks in. That's when it really does hit you how much recoil this weapon has actually got. And I think adding that foregrip just basically equals it out, makes it easily one of the best guns in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare at all ranges. I've actually sort of beat a sniper across the map with this weapon. That's how sort of deadly and accurate this weapon is with the damage it has. Now I mean, you can pop someone across the map and it honestly feels like they're right in front of you. That's how different, you know, like the damage is within sort of different ranges. Now the second attachment I use on this weapon is extended mag, because I don't like using fast hands. I think that the second perk slot is always open for someone else better, and I'm going to go into that shortly. Now the third attachment, I don't even think you really need it with that weapon with the STG 44, but honestly guys, on every single assault rifle I always use stock, I always use stalker, you know, whatever gives you an advantage of like aiming around corners and stuff. Like I love using this on my assault rifles. I don't know, it's just me. Now I don't even think that this weapon needs it, because it literally has the flexibility and movement of a SMG. It's so similar to an SMG, I'm surprised that it actually hasn't been put in that category, because it's sort of very light. It doesn't feel like a regular AR like the BAL. And honestly, it's just all around amazing gun. But I mean, I want to be at my best abilities with this weapon. I want to be like, I want to have a higher advantage than everyone on the enemy team, and I think aiming around corners with the stock attachment sort of just gives you that advantage. So now let's get into the perks. Lightweight, I use this on every single one of my classes, because I really do think that you don't need flak jacket in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now the reason why is because, come on, you saw the size of the jump, he's so fast you can dash, you know, use the thrust and stuff to get away from grenades. Like, you really do not need flak jacket in my opinion, and that sort of like links in with the XO ability. And I mean, I want to go into this, like that's what I'm going to go into last, the XO ability. So now perk number 2, I use peripherals. You can also switch this up with blind eye, all depends what you're comfortable with. The reason why I use peripherals is I'm one of those guys who always intend to look at the minimap to try to spot where the enemies are, and a lot of people don't intend to use suppressors on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it's a very fast paced game, so it's like there's always an enemy shooting somewhere. And I mean, extending the size of the mini-map just gives you that advantage to sort of destroy, and gives you more of an advantage than the stock does. And I mean, that's what this game is always about. That's what Call of Duty is always about. That's what getting streaks is about, is always being up a higher advantage than your enemy. And the last 2 perks in perk 3 are 2 of the most important perks of this whole class setup, because if you don't have these, you are going to be pretty useless. Now I'm going to go into toughness first. Now toughness, honestly, I use this on every single class, because it makes you flinch less, and it makes you basically win gunfights. Because if you go in a head-to-head gunfight and some guys have got toughness on and you haven't, your aim's going to be all over, and even if you get a bullet on him, he's not even going to move that much. So honestly, he will just destroy you instantly. Now scavenger, basically if you want to go on a streak with this weapon, and you want to keep all of your ammo and just keep using this gun, you're gonna have to use scavenger. So obviously pick up those scavenger packs to get ammo. You practically have unlimited ammo when you have scavenger on, and you don't have to go out and scavenge for different sort of weapons. So now let's get into the streaks. The streaks that I use with this weapon is a UAV with extra time and a system hack without any attachments. UAV links in with peripherals, you know what I mean, it always makes people seen on the map, puts you with more of an advantage. The system hack puts all this glitch on your opponent's screen, then again puts you with another advantage because the enemy shot's going to be all over, it's going to be hard to see, it's going to be stuff coming on his screen distracting him, and that just puts the enemy at an overall disadvantage. Now this last thing, the EXO ability. EXO Overclock is an EXO ability that makes you move around the map fast as lightning, honestly. And I think that when you're going on these streaks, you know, when you really want to, you know, sort of dick on your opponent, you want to really get that DNA bomb, you want to try and streak. And I mean, when you're in a situation where you need to reload, you're going to be like dying in like literally one bullet, and there's loads of enemies around you or coming towards you, hit the LB button and run away to a safe place, either to your spawn, to your flag, to your base, wherever you are. Just get to your enemies, or get your, you know, your teammates or in a good spot in a reload and let your health regenerate. And I mean, EXO Overclock really does help out in these situations, and I think it really does help me out in a lot of streaks. So yes guys, I've been Crazy Cod Tuts of VizXBL, and this is my STG 44 class setup video. So guys, thanks for watching. Please, if you're new, please be sure to subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. See ya.